So, hi, I'm Naman from Debe Learning, and today we have Brian's mother, Aided, with us. She will be sharing her son's coding classes experience at Debe Learning. Now, let's hear from her. So, let's begin your introduction first, Aided.
Hi everyone, my name is Ade and I'm Brian's mom. Right, Brian is a very excited person and he's so enthusiastic about this coding class. So he's really enjoying it. He's having a good time, and I know that he's also gained confidence based on all the things that he's learned from the coding class with Debe Learning. He's able to create new things, and he's always very excited to come to class. So I believe he's learning, he's having a good time, and I look forward to the great things he's going to do with all these lessons and learnings that he's achieved from here. Thank you.
That's great. So, here is the first question regarding this only. So, why you choose coding for Brian?
Brian loves coding. I mean, he's natural to it. He loves it. And one of the things as parents is we need to understand what takes our children, what makes them happy, where they can excel, because it has to be a passion. I mean, beyond the old times, the next generation, the future that we're looking at now is not about how we force profession on our children. We have to ensure that we know what they like to do, what their passion is, and then they follow through. And that's the only way we can create value to our society even much more. So as a parent, I discovered this in Brian. I know that he's always talking about coding, even the little programs that he knew, like Scratch. He found it out by himself. I just see him sitting in front of the computer all day, just doing all sort of things I don't know. So I discovered that basically, and I decided to, help him to explore and have a better understanding and insights when it comes to
Okay,
coding. Yeah.
yeah, that's great. So, here is my next question. So, what was your thought behind choosing Debe Learning for Brian's coding journey?
Right. To be frank, I just needed a coding class or coding, what's it called, program that is conducive, that is satisfactory for a child at his age, at his level. And personally, I would say I did my research, not too much research to be frank, but when my heart goes with something, I say yes to it. So that's one of the things I did with Debe Learning, and I've not regretted it. Basically, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, okay, sure. And here is my next question. So, how is your experience till now with Debe Learning?
Right, Debe Learning is, like I said, I haven't regretted my decision. First and foremost, they're professional, and I like when people are professional. They keep to time, they are organized, and the teachers are well trained as well. I believe, they know what they're doing. They have the insight, the knowledge that is required to train the child, to impact that knowledge, the coding knowledge to the
Yes.
child. So I believe that's one of the things that I loved most about Debe Learning. Thank you.
That's a great review for us also. So, here is my next question. So, what is your review about the instructor?
The instructor. I mean, to be fair, I can't really say so much about the instructor, but from what I've seen from the distance, first I noted that the instructor is professional, he is firm, he's he is impacting the knowledge to Brian. Also, he's not pampering. When you have some instructor and too over pampering, I haven't seen that with this instructor. He's able to teach Brian accordingly, and Brian is always eager, is always very attentive during the class as well. So I believe the instructor is doing the right thing, because when you know your child and you see them being happy during the class, being attentive, that something right is being done during the class. So I'm happy to say that the instructor is very good, very very good. Yeah.
Sure, sure. And so, lastly, if I would ask you to rate Debe Learning on a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you rate us?
Um, Say double learning, I'll give them a seven. A
Okay.
seven is what I'll give them over 10. Yeah, seven.
Okay, so that's a great review. So, thank you, Edith, for joining us and giving your experience, sharing your experience with us. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome. Bye.
Bye bye.